Let's start chapter 2, Seeing Without Seeing. Little Onshangla returned from the school. She opened the door quietly. She kept her bag on the table quietly. Her mother looked at her. Onshangla, you are very quiet today, said Ava. Did anything happen in the school? Yes, Ava, said Onshangla. A new boy came to our school. He sits in our class. Yes, said Ava, listening to Onchangla and placing biscuits and milk on the table. The teacher helped him sit in the front desk, said Onchangla. He wears black glasses. He cannot see. He will come every day. How will he do things? Finish your biscuits and milk, said Ava. Then we will play a new game. Yes, let us play, said Onchangla. She tied a scarf over Onchangla's eyes. Now tell me, what do I hold in my hand? Said Ava. How can I? Asked Onchangla. My eyes are closed. I can't see. You can find out, said Ava. Try it. Ava had a rose in her hand. What do I hold? She asked. Onchangla touched it. It is something soft. A flower, she said. Yes, said Eva. But what flower is it? Smell it. Conchangla bent forward and sniffed at it. It is a rose, she cried. Good, said Eva. Now try another thing. What do I hold? She held a small bell in her hand. She shook it. Train, train. I know, said Anshangla with joy. It is the bell, the small bell that gives such a musical sound. I can hear it, Ava. Anshangla took the bell and shook it herself. Smart girl, said Ava. Then Ava took a glass in her hand. What is it? What do I hold now? Do you know? She asked. Anshangla touched it. It is a glass, she said. She put one finger slightly into the glass, a glass of water. Are you sure? Asked Eva. It could be milk or juice. Anshangla tasted it. Oh, she cried. It is not water, it is orange juice. Eva laughed. Good girl, she said. Now I will remove the scarf. You must tell what is in front of you, she said. She took off the scarf. Anshangla blinked and looked at her. It is you, Eva, she shouted with joy. I see you. That was a wonderful game, Eva, said Anshangla. So Anshangla said Eva, if a child cannot see, there are other ways of finding out things, but the child may have some difficulties. Hope all of I hope all of you will be friends with the new boy. Yes, Eva, said Anshangla. Anshangla calls her mother Eva. What is the word for mother in your mother tongue? Close your eyes. Imagine that when your eyes are closed, how would you identify the following? Water, you can taste it and you can identify if it's water or not. Flour, any local flour, well, you can smell the flour and you can try to identify. Sugar, you can taste it and you can see if it's sweet. Direction of a clapping sound, you can observe the sound of the clapping from which direction it is coming, right? That's how you can identify. Now next is draw two things which you like to smell. Now you can draw two things which you would like to smell. For example, you can draw a rose here. You can draw a marigold flower here, right? Next is draw two things which you like to taste. You can whatever you like to eat, whatever you think that is tasty, you can draw it here. For example, you can draw grapes, you can draw apple, whatever you would like. Share what you have drawn with your friend. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise. Fill in the blanks using suitable words from the boxes given below. Onshangla was very dash one day. Onshangla was very quiet one day. So you can write it here. Quiet one day. A new dash came to Onshangla's school. A new boy came to Onshangla's school one day. Eva placed dash and dash on the table. Eva placed milk and biscuits, right? Milk and biscuits on the table. Eva played a new game with Onshangla. Onshangla cried, "Oh, it is not water, it is orange juice." Next is, what activities do you like to do with your family members? Write about them. One has been given as an example. I like to walk with my father. Now next you can say, I like to play with my brother. You can say, next is, I like to um, I like to eat with my family. You can say, right? Okay, I'm deleting this all. Let's move on to the next page. Write 5 things you can do by yourself. One example is provided for you. I can take a bath by myself. I can eat food by myself. You can say, then you can say, um, I can do my homework myself, right? Then you can say, I can get ready for school by myself. Like that, you can write. Our eyes do so much for us. We should take care of our eyes. Now put a tick for whatever is good for our eyes and put a cross for whatever is not good for our eyes. Okay, let's see. So the first one is sit straight while reading or drawing. That's correct. We should sit straight while reading or drawing. Sit very close to the TV. That's wrong. It will harm your eyes. Stare at the sun. That's also not good. Read in good light. That's correct. We should read in good light. Eat carrots and lots of vegetables. Carrots and vegetables are very good for the eyesight, so we should eat them. Play for a long time on the mobile. Well, that's a very wrong, very bad habit, and it will also harm your eyes. Close eyes and splash water on eyelids. Well, that's a good practice. We should do that. Now let's move on to the next exercise. Eye exercise, okay. Follow the instructions of your teacher and report and repeat the eye movements. Do not move your face and body, only move your eyes. Look up, so you just need to move your eyes. Look up, look down, look left, and then look right. This is a small exercise you can do. Okay, the last exercise is about, okay, again there is a exercise about the vowels. So vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Now we have O here, A, E, I, O, U. Now an ox, an otter, an orange, a fox, a dot, a top, a clock, a lock, a frog. Now if you have observed, that the words which are starting with letter O, we are using an before it, an ox, an otter, an orange, because these are starting with a vowel O. So that's why we are using an here. And for other words, we are using a fox, a dot, a top, a clock, a lock, a frock. All right, so uh, that's all about this chapter. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.